I'm joined now by Susan Daniels and Holly Parker from the National Deaf Children's Society. Now, I'm going to wear around my neck a little piece of kit which I think makes life a little bit easier. Life a little bit easier, which is what we aim to do here. It's lovely to have you both. Thank you so much for coming in. Can I start by asking you to please describe how life was made harder for someone like yourself with a hearing impairment?
So I'm a lip reader, first of all. I can't use sign.
Oh, did you?
It makes life a lot harder by not having the lips to rely on for a lot of the guest work that I'm having to do. So with the mask and so on, I'm finding it difficult to buy things in shop, talk to friends, do normal social life and university life as well. And it's just quite exhausting to keep trying to have to guess things or to ask people to write things down or anything.
Holly, what Susan is saying there, I think, sums up very neatly the challenge that's faced by people who have who have trouble with hearing. And it occurred to me very early on, for personal reasons actually, that covering people's faces was going to make life even harder. How much of a challenge has that aspect of lockdown been?
Yeah, so it's been a major challenge. So young people have told us that it makes life so much more difficult for them. And everywhere they go, they are encountering people that are wearing face masks. So as was explained, it makes it harder to lip read. It also means that the sound is muffled and you can't read expressions in the same way. So one parent told us recently that their child went to a corner shop just to buy some flour, and the shopkeeper got really cross with them because they were trying to explain where the flour was, but they couldn't understand. So that kind of thing is happening on a regular basis to children and young people, and it makes life much harder than it needs to be. There are so many things that people can do to help.
Just to clarify, I have inexcusably jumbled up your names, haven't I? You are Susan.
That's right.
Susan, I'm so sorry.
No problem.
It was just in all the confusion of you coming in. I was expecting it. Anyway, long story short, what are those things that people could be doing that simply make life easier? Because obviously people still feel the necessity in many instances to keep wearing the masks. What can be done to make life better?
So if I kick off and then I'll pass on to you. So there are lots of things that people can do. Just a bit of deaf awareness makes a huge difference. So speaking more clearly, if people are able to lower their masks so that the deaf young person can lip read them, using gesture, writing things down, even using a phone app where you transcribe speech to text. But the most important thing is to ask the young person or the child what can work for them rather than making assumptions. What do you think?
I thoroughly agree with that, actually, because I'm working as a student paramedic as well, so I have to deal with the masks on a daily basis as well. And it helps just to write things down, it helps to pull down masks as well, and obviously where it's safe to do so. And gestures, anything that's of any help at all, it's really helpful.